Do, 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 do. Hello, Shindig. Shindig. I hope everything is well with you. Do, 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 do. Hello, hello. Oh. Hey, Strawberry Bunny. Hey, Boo, how are you?
I track progress toward my goals with Asana. See how you can too. Try it for free.
Thank you for the heart, me, Boo. I'm good taking shots. Ooh, Boo, have fun. Are you going out or you just in the house? Love me, love me. Yeah, yeah. Love me, love me. Oh shoot, I'm trying to do something and it's not working.
Swear you're gonna love me.
This one. Just in the house chilling, relaxing. That's the best move. Chilling in the house, having a couple shots, drinking some wine, rubbing your feet together. Perfect. My dog's sitting at the top of the stairs waiting on my son to come home. Let's see something. How you do that? Effects. And then I want to take that off. See my dog? He on the steps waiting on my son to come home. Love me, love me. I'm good, Bookie. Thank you for asking. You know, life is life, but you gotta keep on moving, keep on trucking, you know what I'm saying? But have you ever heard of Alexis Ware out of Greenville or Anderson, South Carolina? So Alexis Ware, right? Alexis went missing. Where my little finger at? You can't even see it. Can I do it this one right here? January 30th, 2022, right? So her disappearance was very, 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 very strange. To this day, they have not seen or heard from Alexis, right? So there's a couple of people that's involved, right? You got Alexis, you got her father of her second child, her son, TJ, her mom, Alberta, her aunt, Trina, couple more characters, her best friend, Alizé, and Madison. So a lot of strange things happened before she disappeared. So let's start with Alizé. Alizé said that Alexis had promised her car, and that she could have her car and all her belongings, because she was like her mentor. And she wanted her to have a fresh start and all those good things, right? So when I say mentor, they were dancers, hustlers, and all that stuff, right? So on a particular day, I think it was like the Saturday before she disappeared, Alizé went over to her house to pick up a package. Okay. So the day that she disappeared, she had spent time with her mom. She got home and she had said a black truck had been following her. So she talked to her mom, called the police or whatnot. She told her mom, she said, hey, I was going to come over, but I'm going to take a nap or whatnot. When she got up, she called TJ, who is the father of her son. She was like, look, I need some gas. I need to meet up with you or whatever. So he was like, cool, bet. Meet me at the 7-Eleven. She drove down to the 7-Eleven. They met up. He pumped her gas. She was like, look, can you take the kids? Because she has two, a boy and a girl, different fathers. And he was like, yeah, I'll take them. She was like, cool. He was like, why don't you follow me to my mom's house? Now, keep this in mind, right? She asked him to get the kids. And then he said that she was going to follow him to his mom's house. Doesn't make sense. I was just watching the story last night saying she did witchcraft. Not witchcraft. So, according to TJ, and what little camera footage that they could get, they pull out a 7-Eleven. He has the kids in the car with him. She was following him, and all of a sudden she sped around him and bust a turn. That was the last time that she was seen. Cool. TJ go to his mom's house, blah, 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 blah. She goes missing. They report her missing, looking for her. Nobody can find her. And then, I think it was like 3 days later, February the 2nd, I believe, her car was found abandoned, right? In the car, cell phone, wallet, keys, clothes, baby cell phone, a bonnet was on the ground. All that stuff was left behind. And no one has ever seen Alexis again. So she was doing strange things before she went missing. She was going back and forth to Georgia because she had told people she had won the lottery, right? So she actually slept outside the lottery place in the car with a kid. No one has ever proven that she won the lottery. I don't think she won the lottery. I don't know why she thought she won the lottery. But that was a big thing. She was telling people she won the lottery. She was also moving to Georgia. She had got an apartment, which is why she was telling the girl she could have the other stuff or whatever, supposedly. But she was, on the bigger and better things. She was a hairstylist. She was doing her thing. She was a dancer. Cool. But word on the street is that she was a informant. She was a snitch. She was one of those girls, backdoor and doing what you need to do, hit a lick, those things of that nature. And a lot of people think that maybe the things that she was a part of caught up with her. So there's a group called the Omerta Boys. And they think that maybe they had something to do with it. And a lot of people think that TJ knows exactly what happened to Alexis. Now, TJ and Alexis was off and on for a good little minute, but he was abusive. Before she went missing, she had texted a friend pictures of her face, all bruised up and bloody and all that stuff. And she was telling her that TJ was responsible. Hold on. Now, TJ, his whereabouts are being tracked because he is on an ankle monitor for a case. I'm just going to put this up for a quick second. But that's one of the pictures that she had sent out after he had attacked her. Now, when he was telling his story, a lot of stuff that he said was suspect. It didn't make sense. A lot of the story don't make sense from a lot of the characters and people who were involved. Like, a lot of people were just running their mouth. nothing really made sense. A lot of people think she had planned it and she was planning on running away, but a lot of people say she would never leave the kids. Some people think she went into hiding because, like I said, she backed up backdooring people and supposedly she hit a lick. And she hit a lick on the wrong person, and that person was looking for her. So a lot of people that have looked into this case, looked into all the stuff that was going on, think that she's no longer with us. Because a ransom was asked of her mom. She didn't pay it. So where is Alexis Ware? Let me see. Before she disappeared, like I said, she was doing a lot of strange stuff. So one of the comments said she was into witchcraft. Not particularly witchcraft, but ATR. I believe that she had called herself to do a love spell on TJ because TJ was out here running the streets. And at that time, she had found out that he had got another girl pregnant. And so there was a box. And in the box, it was a picture of TJ, her kids, and some other stuff that she had buried. And so that night, she went to her neighbor and was like, hey, you don't know me, but blah, 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 blah. She got to run in her mouth. I'm going to show y'all that. Because it's a strange video. And it's like, at one point, it's like, did she plan it? I don't know. Or did the things that she was doing catch up to her? Okay, that's the video. I was like, yeah. Where? Hold on 1 second. Love me. Yeah. Let's see.
They used to hear them beating on them. It was more than them. It was plenty of people around there who heard that. Pay attention to what she said. No hope. Videos.
So, hold on. So y'all can see this. Turn that off. Okay.
Come on, keep it a buck. Let's run it back.
So that's her. Now the audio on it is kind of low.
That's the only one I'm get away from. Because I don't know I can read him, I can look in your eyes, I can read you. You realize I can read him the whole time. I'm reading. Talking about the guy that was here.
So she's saying she's been reading him the whole time, and this is what she got to do. This is the only way to get rid of this dude. I've been reading him the whole time, and she's saying she been, I guess allegedly she been playing green, but she been reading him, but she can't get away from him. But she did that spell so they wouldn't get away from each other, whatever. But now she broke the spell off. This is the case of black magic, y'all.
Not black magic, root work. It's a difference.
Everything. The abuse. I'm sorry. And the only way I know I can get away from him, like, you live in the state? Yes, I got to. That's the only way I'm get away from him.
Hey, Drama Boo. How are you?
And TJ tried to get his hands on this video, allegedly. Allegedly, TJ tried to get his hands on this video. People been trying to reach out and get this video. A lot of people been like, hey, I need that video. Nah. The video needs to be with Ratchet TV, and Ratchet TV got to get this awareness out. This sounds like a Ratchet TV job. It sounds like this lady was fearing for her fucking life while some dude was just in the apartment throwing her through fucking walls and shit. I don't know what was going on in there, but it just sounds like to me that it got so bad over there that she had to dip and leave her kids and everything. That's what it sounds like. But I'm gonna get to that later. I'm gonna get to that later. I got more information for y'all. Look, I'm gonna get to the rest of that later. I'm just gonna keep breaking this video down with y'all. Come on. See, she said she broke what I needed to do. See,
I think TJ was on house arrest for drugs.
Listen right there, she's telling the lady.
And he actually just got convicted.
Work, but I already broke it. Like the spell is over. I did what I needed to do. I did what I needed to do to break the spell. Just pay attention to this.
Broke what I needed to do. Why are you moving? Like root work and shit like that, but good and bad. I already broke what I needed to do.
So you heard that. She said, I do root work. Good and bad. Quit requesting. I'm sorry, y'all. She said, I do root work. Good and bad. It's hard to see it in the video. Come on. But in her hand, she has like, I don't know if it's like a pie cutter or something. Because she was out there digging something up. Digging that box up. Because I believe it backfired on her. Because when you're doing things of that nature, you can't bend someone's free will. You can't make somebody love you. You can't take someone's free will from them. So with her doing root work and trying to make him stay and not cheat on her and all that stuff, I believe it actually backfired on her, which is why she was going through what she was going through with him.
What's up? I was letting you know that I ain't gonna lie, I do like root work and shit like that, but good and bad. I already broke what I needed to do. Why are you moving? I just gotta get away. My ex, just everything. The abuse. I'm tired. The only way I know I can get away from him, like, you live in the state? Yes, I got to. That's the only way I can get away from him. Because I don't know, I can read him.
So, now, TJ is a character all his own. He made himself look guilty. Now, do I think he physically did anything to her? No. Do I think he knows? Absolutely. He went on Facebook Live, and he had did a live at the time because he wanted to clear his name. So, hold on. How do I make this work? Fix. And the panel is open. So, that's TJ. And this is from the live he did on Facebook at the time when it happened because he wanted to clear his name.
I ain't seen my son in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Me and Les ain't been talking none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't did none of that. So Saturday before she came missing, she called me. She was like, TJ, I'm down at my mama's house. She say, if you want to see him, you can come down here. I was like, okay, I'll come down there. Then she changed her mind saying that, just wait, let me spend more time with him. I'm like, what you mean spend more time with him? You don't had him 2 weeks. I ain't seen my son. You ain't even let me video chat him. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, just let me spend more time. I can feel you crying through him. What you mean you can feel him crying through me? I mean, through him. So I'm like, the hell? I said, okay, Liz. I said, she said, but I said, can I get him Sunday, the next day? She was like, let me think about it. I said, okay, I ain't gonna argue with you. All right, cool. Get out the phone. So Sunday come. You know what I'm saying? This shit hurt my feelings so bad because at the end of the day, that's my child mother and I love her. You feel me? I know she been going through something mentally. I don't know what's going on and that shit hurt me. So that Sunday, I called my cousin. I said, cuz, you going to church? He was like, yeah. I said, man, I'm gonna pull up. I'm going to church today. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up. I sat in the car. I ain't even get out the car. Man, I'm shedding tears because this shit hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen it like this. So, you know what I'm saying? I go to church. We go to church. Leave church. Now, mind me now, that before I went to church, Les didn't even want me to go to church. She kept on saying, TJ, don't go to church. I keep seeing you down there on oncoming traffic, like a car gonna hit you head on. She saw me a car crash, which I got in my inbox. So somebody got killed on a head-on car crash. I'm like, Les, man, listen. One thing about it, you can't stop there. You feel me? Like, whatever happened, gonna happen. I ain't scared of it. I ain't scared
Can y'all
of it.
tap the screen for me? Grab your heart knees if you haven't done so already.
Anyway. She begged me not to go. I went on anyway. So we left church, came home, chain clothes, and went to the game and watched the NFC and the ALC game. Went to Wild Wings. You know what I'm saying? Watched the Kansas City game up there at Wild Wings. Left Wild Wings, went to my aunt's house. You feel me? She called me. And I put on speakerphone, let my cousin hear how she talking outside her head. So she got there, she was like, she said, where you at? I said, I'm in my house watching the game. So she was like, well, come and meet me on 29 at 7-Eleven where you get the kids. She said, I'm about to run out of gas. I got like 3 miles left. I said, okay. So as she talking, she like, TJ, watch out for these cars. Watch out for white car, gray car, black car. Now, mind me, now I'm like, okay, so I put on speakerphone, let my cousin and everybody hear. So I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. So my cousin like, boy, go get your son, boy. So I'm like, shit, I said no more. I doubt him up. We left. I pull up at 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting at the gas pump. I get out, go in the car. Go in the stove. I pump 35 in her gas tank, and I put 20 in mine. I come back in, come back out, get my son out of the car. You know what I'm saying? She asked me, could Naomi go with me, her daughter? I'm like, yeah, she can go.
Hello? Inspector Jackie, you know you up here?
Oh, no, I don't. My bad.
It's okay. I'll drop you.
So I'm like, she said, okay. She said, TJ, watch out for this car. You see, got pointing at cars, like white car, black car, gray car. She said, watch out for these cars. She said, matter of fact, don't stop at no red lights. So I'm like, man, what you mean? I said, babe, you need help. You need to get some help. So I'm like, she was like, she know, TJ, I'm telling you. She's like, give me a hug me. So I hugged her. You know what I'm saying? The hug didn't feel right. Something wasn't right. So I got there and hugged, got in the car, and I pulled off. For y'all, the one that's in Anderson, I turn on Amity Road as I pass Welfare Church. I barely passed Welfare Church. And she got dang on, she sped around me. Bus right going out Anderson Belton Highway. So I just started calling. I'm like, where the hell she going? She supposed to be following me to my mom's house, but she said she was going to her mom's house.
So again, one of my questions is, okay, if she met you at 7-Eleven, which we know did happen because we did see the cameras. Hey, Siobhan. Because we did see some of the camera footage. She asked you, could you take Naomi with you? Naomi is her daughter, which isn't his child. He was getting his son, but he said, yes, I will take both of them. He put them in the back seat. He tells her, you know what? Follow me to my mama's house. I think that's the oddest thing, because if I'm asking you to get the kids, that means I got something going on, blasey. Why would I be following you to your mama's house? I don't think that was ever clarified why that was a thing. 2, she's following you. All of a sudden, it's like she get in a hurry, she gets spooked, whatever it may be. She swerve around you, bust that right, and she's gone. You don't follow her? She don't answer the phone? Anywho, I don't know. That was always weird to me. Like, did you see anything? But anywho.
I'm like, damn, what? I started calling. I called about 3 times. She cut the phone off. So I go to the house. You feel me? I'm going to the house. So goddamn I call her mom. I'm like, man, you talk to Liz. She supposed to be coming out now. She was like, nah, I ain't talk to her. She said, so she like, I like, man, she got the phone on. I got the kids. You feel me? So I'm like, she say, okay, I'm finna call her now. So she started calling on Facebook. Calling. I ain't get no response. We hear nothing else no more. I ain't hear nothing else. You feel me? So all y'all motherfuckers like saying I'm the suspect. I wouldn't do nothing to my son's mother.
I don't
to no
trust
woman,
TJ.
period. I'm not built like that. You feel me? Especially someone I'm love. Yeah, we went together, but that's somebody I love. You know what I'm saying? That's my son's mother. That's my only child mother. I can't goddamn do nothing to her. I'm on anchor monitor for 1. I'm not built like that for 2. To kill no woman or do nothing
King
nobody, to be honest with
your profile
so, like,
picture
man, y'all
scared me when it popped up in that box. It looked like a
why
ghost.
y'all ain't got they ain't gonna question? Why they ain't question?
Yikes.
I'm tracked everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I'm tracked. A woman can't make me do nothing. It's too many out there. Don't get it twisted. I left legs. Legs didn't leave me. I'm not no tender dick.
Why is that important? No, I don't have nobody in here. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Why was that important? I love her. I ain't no tender dick. Like, a lot of the stuff he said was just weird, and it did draw attention to him. TJ is something else.
You feel me? No tender dick, nigga. I feel like I get any woman in the world. So like all that, just cause y'all niggas like them obsessed with her and all that, I wasn't one of them. I wasn't one of them. And all this old homosexual shit, all this HIV, all that, y'all straight. Y'all need to stop that, man. Stop that, man. Real talk. Stop this shit, bro. Cause I'm not one of them. I'm big on my character, my nigga. Two things I'll never be: a snitch and a fucking punk. Never, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever lifestyle motherfucker got going on with the gay shit, that's their life. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. So kill that shit, nigga. Kill it. Nigga, show some proof. I don't rock like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So kill it. All this, and then let's talk about these little YouTube channels and shit. Yeah, let's talk about her sister Jazz. She talking about we had a quote unquote theory that she had been acting strange a week before. Like we thought that her baby daddy gave her some bad drugs. He sold drugs. Come on, man. Stop it. And then you gonna tell these peoples why you and your sister went close. Come on, tell the truth why you and your sister went close. Don't blame it on me. You was fucking behind her. That's why y'all not close, nigga.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all not close. So you fucking her ex behind her. Keep that shit a band, man. You know what I'm saying? And then what's so bad? I used to talk. I like, man, you and your sister need to be better than that, man. Y'all don't fall out about no nigga. She said, I tried it. Her sister went act weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she the one that come around mess with Lex because you hunked behind her, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Alberta, me and you, we talk.
That's her mama.
Every day, nigga. We sat on the phone nights crying, talking to each other. Every day. You know I wasn't no suspect off top, nigga. Let's keep this shit a band. Like, let's go ahead and tell, when I was locked up during my time, what about that dude Lex was messing with, having an affair with? What about that? Ain't nobody speaking on that, is it? That's who was obsessed with her. Y'all seen the messages. She sent me the message trying to tell me don't send it out. Don't send it out to nobody. Don't know. Nigga, I'm tired of motherfucker bashing my name. I'm sending everybody I know. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. She know whatever Lex had got going on, bro. If anybody knows, she know. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Period. You know what I'm saying? I kept questioning, damn, Miss Alberta, but she talking to another dude? I mean, it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Is this a plot, a setup, or something? I mean, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So, I finally kept drilling her. So one day, last Monday, she sent me the message. She said, "Oh, it hit me like a lightning bolt." Yeah, she was messing. I didn't want to be the one to tell you. Yeah, she was having an affair with this dude. Come on, man. But y'all got there. But you already know what's going on. But you just not telling the police this shit. And here it is almost a month later. What type of shit that is, bro? What type of shit that is? Come on, man. Keep that shit a band, nigga. If I had anything to do with this shit, bro, them people that bitch snatched me, bro. I'm on an ankle monitor, bro. Stop bashing my damn name, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Nothing, nigga. And I'm not on bond on no murder charge. I'm on a bond on some shit I ain't had nothing to do with. Period. That's why I'm out. Yeah, true indeed. Lex, yeah, damn right. She helped me goddamn come on, you know what I'm saying? She put forth the work and get my lawyer. Don't get it twisted now. I had money.
So Lexus had this old school car that she had got like from an ex-boyfriend or sugar dad or something like that. But it was an old school car. Nice car. It was, you know, with the rims and stuff, like beautiful car. She sold that car to get TJ his lawyer. She absolutely loved TJ, and TJ loved himself.
Them police put my money in their true indeed. Yeah, she helped me get home. Yeah, she got that.
Thank y'all for the heart means. I appreciate y'all.
I told her if we don't work out, I will always have her back, no matter what. Never turn my back on her.
Baby, if we don't work out, I'ma always have your back. No. Lie.
All these so-called friends she had and all this and that. Man, come on, man. Lex didn't deal with nobody. She didn't even deal with her own family. My family was more of a family to her than anybody. And that's straight up honest truth. And she'll tell you that.
Hey, Leah, you know you're welcome to come up, boo.
Where them kids went to every weekend? My house. If I was so much of a threat, a so-called woman beater, this gonna do something to her,
There was.
why she bring them kids to me? She called me because she know they gonna be in safe hands. She know they gonna be taken care of. Yeah, she know that. That's why she brought them to me. I wasn't the ex on that video count. I don't know who she talking about, the ex beating on her. Man, listen. I've been going off and up there since October. We ain't even getting to no application since I've been up there. Hell, she had access to everything.
That's a lie. He was staying off and on with Alexis. So that whole I ain't seen Alexis since October is a lie. Her hairstylist had I'm gonna have to find it. Came out and said that TJ had came with her to a hair appointment and how weird he was. And that was before she went missing in January.
On my social media, what the hell? I can't go nowhere. So what? She got to be talking about somebody else. Somebody else must have been up there. They also with me. You feel me? So like, come on, man, stop all that cap talk, man. I've been holding back, remaining humble, not saying shit, because I know the truth and God know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Stop bashing my name, bro. Trying to kill my character. Y'all want me to cut up. I'm not going to cut up. I'm not going to leave my son. I ain't going to leave my family again. I done gave them people 9 years of my life. That shit over with. That shit over with. And Sosa, you ain't never took care of no Naomi, so stop acting.
So Sosa, that is the other baby daddy. That is Naomi's father, the little girl that Alexis had. But he's not involved.
And getting on Facebook, carrying on like he was this, that, and the third. Y'all talk about it's weird that he was there for Naomi. She would leave her child. Ever since.
Matter of fact, he was so upset about it. He was offering money and he was ready to ride about it.
They dealt with her. That was a package deal. Like she know us. Like she's a part of our family. Y'all seen her talking about crazy stuff. I don't even care what they flip it. I mean, they been flipping the story. I ain't care nothing about no flipping. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth.
And that's his mama.
I'm about to get off Tonyo. But I'm just saying though. Hey, you hear me?
She's doing all that hollering.
Bro. Mix me with that bullshit. I'm gone.
Hey, I just want y'all to know he didn't come on here to try to call out anybody's family or disrespect anybody's family. But
that's
too
exactly
much has
what
been
he did.
said, too many false accusations, and y'all are you guys don't understand. We're losing sleep on our end as well. Y'all are posting pictures of a deceased grandmother, his grandmother, my mom's mom. That's too much. Y'all are taking our cousins and putting fake names behind them. This is causing them to lose. It's causing drama in their lives. So for his jobs, TJ has lost a job because people out here making false accusations. Unless you got facts and you got proof on what you're saying, keep it to yourself. It's wrong. And trust me, that if he had anything to do with it, they've been came and got it. He is not best friends with no police officer in Anderson County or Greenville County.
Don't even deal
They
with
would have been came and got him.
Hey, Solomon.
But it's too much. When I have to turn on Facebook and see people posting pictures talking about this is the same chair that my grandmother that we don't even have with us no more. Y'all saying this is the same chair that he used to do some harm to her. When y'all say stuff like, oh, he ain't put up no search party. My own son was there on the first search party
every day
TJ put together and was had to go to the hospital because he was hurting.
because they were out there in the cold trying to look for Lex. So we've lost sleep. We prayed. All we want is for her to be brought home, just like her family wants to be brought home. We have to look at TJ's son and say, dang, he needs his mama as well. Thanks. Tell him either. Yeah, like, come on, man. And every search party, me and my partners in the
You know what to
woods.
say, Leah. You know
Why
what
they
to
sit in the
say.
car? I'm in the woods every day. Listen to these fake ass spiritual leaders. Goddamn telling me to go here, go there. I'm about to lost my mind. I had to goddamn get back. Listen to these spiritual leaders. Oh, she down there. She down there. I'm telling my people, come on, let's go. We down there. Man, come on, man. I'm done with all that. I just hope God goddamn gonna wrap his arms around her and bring her home to the kids and to the family. Other than that, it's out my hand, bro. And fuck, you know.
Okay. That was TJ speaking out. And I believe that was the second time he spoke out because he did the press conference or whatever. But, yeah. And his mama a fool hyping him up in the background. So, we have the best friend or a best friend / mentee who she was teaching the game to. Alexa told her, allegedly, that she could have all her things, even her brand new car. It's a Honda Accord, brand new. Then she was saying people were following her in a black SUV. So much so she called the police about it because they were sitting outside the apartment. The weird video with the neighbor. Weird conversation about she got to get away. He be putting his hands on her. The root word. Just a random conversation to have with a neighbor that you ain't never talked to before. What else weird? Oh, she was telling people she won the lottery before she went missing. So much so, she drove in and out of Georgia several times one night and ended up sleeping at the lottery office. Hold on. And I believe she had them kids with her when she did that. Hey, LP. So then she had an apartment that she had got in Georgia already because she was planning on moving, according to her mom. They said acting real. Mute up for me, OP, please.
Mute me, girl, because I can't touch the thing.
Okay. So TJ said before she disappeared, she was acting all weird. She was sending him text messages talking about watch out for this car, watch out for this. She was fearful of him having an accident or something. And that just could have been meaning she had a dream or something about it. But nonetheless, it was weird. She was supposed to go hang out with her mom. She was like, no, I'm going to take me a nap. Woke up from the nap, called TJ. TJ, I need some gas. He was like, bet, meet me at 7-Eleven. She meet him at 7-Eleven. He was going to get his son. And she was like, hey, can you take Naomi too? He said yes. He put the kids in his car, pumped the gas. For whatever reason, he told her, hey, follow me to my mom's house. She was like, okay, bet. They hop in the car. Riding down the street. Next thing you know, she swerve around, speed off, bust her right. She gone. Nobody ever see her again. 3 days later, her car is found abandoned in just a rural area. There's nothing around. Her bonnet was on the ground. Her wallet was in there. Purse, keys, changes of clothes that she had in the car. The baby cell phone was in the car. Just things that you wouldn't leave in a car. They never talked about any evidence being on the car. It was like just a complete unalive end. But something weird did happen after they found the car. There was like this abandoned like barn or some kind of house out there. It randomly caught on fire a couple of days later. Super weird. Super weird. I don't know if it has any connection, but it was weird. So, After that, people started looking at TJ. TJ was the last one to see her. The story sounded weird. He was looking all weird. Let me find that video he did when they first went missing with the news cast. He was just weird. And people knew that he had put his hands on her before because she had sent out the pictures in a text message. She had sent out several text messages, and people were thinking maybe she was having a mental break or something. And that could be true, or it could have been something spiritual. But nonetheless, that night nobody ever saw Alexis again. So some people think she was scared and she just got out of Dodge because she had hit the lick on the wrong person and he was looking for her. Apparently he was a club owner. And he's just somebody they say you don't want to mess with. And she was casually, I guess, messing around with him or whatever. Some people say she was snatched because if I remember correctly, the mom had got a ransom text message. It was just random and she thought it was fake. Could it have been fake? Don't know. Don't know at all. Now, these people ain't the smartest light bulbs. I mean, the brightest light bulbs, but hey, it is what it is. And they acted real weird because I feel like if my daughter is missing, my sister is missing, I just would behave a lot differently than they did. All of them was weird. Some people believe all of them know exactly what happened to Alexis. And it's like, there's nothing you can do about it. So it's a lot of theories. Did she run away? Did she get snatched? Don't know. So it's been 3 years since Alexis was last seen. I'm trying to find TJ video. Now, another thing that happened is they wanted to talk to the kids. They would not let them talk to the little girl because she's the oldest. The grandmother would not let Naomi talk to the police. She would not let Naomi's father get her. It was very, very weird the way she was acting. TJ Patterson news interview. The little girl, I believe so too. I absolutely believe the little girl knows something. She saw something. Because why did Alexis swerve around like that and just dip off? Videos. TJ Patterson. And if I'm not mistaken, I think TJ is in jail right now. He lost his case. And you know Alexis had snitched on him too. Because she was an informant. She was snitching on a lot of people. Ooh, send it to me. Now why I can't find what I'm looking for? Now I had it saved. And now I can't find it. Hold on. So like what y'all think? Y'all think TJ has something to do with it? Or he know? Does the family know? Yeah, it's so crazy how she just disappeared without a trace. She never moved into that apartment in Atlanta either. Now there was some sightings of people saying they saw her in Atlanta. I seen the video. I don't think it's her. I just think it's somebody that looked like her. But her friends were really weird too. Madison, she had started to speak out a little bit, and then she ended up going private and disappearing and changing her Instagram names and stuff. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. Now, another thing that I found weird that I forgot to mention, her aunt was going around doing like these interviews, these podcasts on YouTube, and she was saying the video footage from the gas station shows what TJ said, and then she said an 18 wheeler pulls up and blocks it, and you can't see nothing else. So, is that true? Don't know. They never put that video out showing an 18 wheeler blocking anything. And if an 18 wheeler was to block the view of the camera, was it intentional? Was Alexis the one driving her car? Was somebody in the car with Alexis? Did someone pop in the back seat? Why did she veer off? Because everybody says she would never, ever, 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 ever leave those kids. Is this it?
Pay the rent debt today or I'll evict you.
I promise, I'll pay.
What if you're...
Got the kids, whatever, gave her a hug. She followed me.
All right. So at this point, he says that he got in contact with Alexis. They were going to exchange the kids at your mama house in the first place. So there was people who raised a red flag. We're looking for Alexis. She's possibly ran out of gas by now. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, did she get gas or did she not? Because why did she pull into 7-Eleven if she wasn't going to get gas? I'll ping her phone. He's like, for you, Lex in the blue. So Lexus is supposed to have, babe.
Yeah,
I
I'm looking
can't
for
sleep.
something.
I can't eat. Everybody telling me to be strong.
I sent this case over this case on this page. Let me see. I really wish that they would find Alexis, but I don't think they're ever gonna find Alexis. Unfortunately. Um, Deshaun Laquan. Interesting. Mm. How did she disappear? Ah, I'm gonna have to look into that. How did Leah, come here. Let me pull this up. Where is it? Okay. Have y'all ever seen this guy? His name is Travis Ware. That is Alexis' brother. He's supposed to be some kind of reality star or something. I ain't never seen him on nothing. But he was very weird too, because he did an initial interview. Y'all can see that.
Okay, so with the Alexis thing, I don't think they're going to find her either because I believe both sides of the family know something. They're not going to tell what happened or anything that went on with her.
Hmm. I think she took for the wrong people. I kind of believe that.
Yep, because because it had came across my Facebook probably about like a month or two ago. So I had got back because I like you, I dig into stuff like that. I like going back looking at stuff like that.
Hmm.
And when I went back and I resurfaced the whole thing, and I was like, it's still iffy, even though it's been 3 years. They don't have no answers. I said, and the family still withholding information because y'all have yet to let this little girl, and I know it's in her memory, what happened to her mama.
Exactly. Because why you wouldn't want her to tell what she saw? I think
And
she
was
saw
old
something.
enough at the time to tell it.
Hmm. I just, I don't know. She was acting so weird, and I'm like, I could see it being like a mental break, but then I could see it also being like something else, more of on a spiritual aspect, because she was talking about the cars, like be careful, like she was concerned. I don't know. I know TJ is a
The,
liar though.
the mental thing is kind of throwing me off a little bit because you can have a mental break in different ways.
Hmm.
But she was so close with her mom and her sister.
Hmm.
So that's the only thing that's throwing me off, like, because at the end of the day, you would be able to confide in them
Hmm.
because you was that close to them.
I think it was a spiritual thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Cause she was dibbling and dabbling without fully knowing what she was doing, and I know she had a root worker, but I think a lot of this has to do with that box. The box, cause she buried it out there. She had to go get it, cause I think it backfired. Cause you can't make nobody love you, and she wanted TJ
Exactly.
real bad. I don't know what for, but she wanted TJ real bad, and he
I don't
started
know.
putting his hands on her and stuff.
Yeah, like that one, it's so hard to try to pinpoint it because it can go different ways. Like I said, I think her family know and knew Ooh Idol on her end because I'm pretty sure she had those thoughts. And then like the spiritual thing, it depends on which way she went with it.
True. But then come into question the lottery thing. Because she was adamant that she had won the lottery. She spent the night in
I
front
was
of
about to say
her.
she spent the night in the front of the lottery place in the parking lot with your kids.
I still don't understand that one. Because what were you doing? Did she
Hell,
go
what
there?
were you thinking if you know that you didn't really hit the lottery? So where was your mind frame at? But the only thing that really throws it off, where are you actually at?
Did you disappear without a trace? Did somebody help you get away? Because you knew. Oh, I left out an important part. She had a conversation with her mom right before she disappeared. And she told her mom, she was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it to my 30th birthday, which would have been, I believe, in when was it, March?
March, April, something like that.
Why would you say that? So
Exactly.
either it was like a spiritual thing, you seen something coming, you've been threatened. Why do you think you wouldn't have made it 2 more months to see your birthday? Like all of that is weird. The whole thing is weird.
And then on top of that, even though you was threatened, why you ain't say something? You said something about all this other weird shit.
I think she did. I'm quite sure she would have told TJ. because that's what TJ is. He a product of the streets.
I
But
get that, but how far you gonna go to tell him when you in love with this man?
but
You don't want to see him hurt. You don't want to see him in harm or danger. So would you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many aspects to this story.
I'm trying to think of that man name, the club owner. It'll come back to me. But a lot of people have said she is in Georgia. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say she in Georgia, but I do feel like she's alive. I really do. Because unless somebody actually kidnapped you where your car was abandoned at, they didn't find nothing in the woods, nowhere close to nothing where your car was. Something ain't right.
I feel like she knew her time was getting short. Now, Ella's a very weird girl, but you told her she could have your brand new car, have your apartment, have all that stuff because you want her to have a chance, a new life. I, like, was this a setup? I'm trying to make myself envision it being a setup.
Yeah,
Where
I get where you, but I
where is
don't
it
think
she
so.
be?
Though. I really don't think so.
I don't think she is.
Like I said, that whole it's weird.
I'm trying to find that text message that they sent her mom. I keep
Oh
I'm
yeah, I do remember that.
I gotta get used to these buttons. That's not what I'm looking for. Put that there. Wrong thing. I'm trying to effects. There we go. And turn on. Okay. So she was making these Facebook posts. Can y'all see that? Those are the lottery tickets. She filled them out and signed them and everything.
Bring it closer. Now do the glare like yeah, right there.
So she had made that Facebook post and told everybody she had won the lottery. Like,
Wonder like what's this thing making her like living her dream almost.
okay, I just thought of something. So what if, let's say, she set all this up. She hit a lick, she stole some money, they want their money back. I'ma tell everybody, I'm gonna post it on Facebook because if I won a lottery, I'm never posting it on Facebook. I won a lottery. Word get around, you think you gonna get your money because you think I got some money, but I'm actually finna hit the road on your ass. I'm finna dip.
That's another scenario too. Yeah.
I can't figure out how to
I said it's hard to pinpoint like because the whole situation is so weird and how everybody and everything fell into place. It's weird.
very weird. Her mama is weird. Her mama is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Alberta and her husband. So let me see. That's the map, right? So that's the 7-Eleven, right? He said he turned on Amity Road. She kept going. Where was she going? That's like a very rural area.
Exactly. Where was she going?
I'm like,
Like, were you going? Like, were you going to meet somebody or? Like I don't like I said I don't know. It's hard to say.
ooh, what if she went off the grid? That's a thought. But when I think of Alexis with like looking at her Instagram and stuff like that, she was one of those kind of like a prissy girl, you know. I don't think she might survive out there in the wilderness by herself off the grid. What you say, Leah?
A pop on the show nigga. She one of those. I don't think she'll go off the grid.
I don't think she'll make it.
But like I said, I do feel like she's somewhere, but she's somewhere she want to live her life without the kids and her family and all that shit. But then again, and on the other side, it's like, was it a setup for real? I'm not really gonna say a setup, or was it like planned or something because of your spiritual aspects.
I don't know, but I definitely think something spiritual was going on with her as far as like it could have been a spiritual psychosis, or it could have been like an awakening of some sort. Because you know, once you start discovering yourself and you know you start going down rabbit holes, sometimes you go through so fast it causes you to go a little cuckoo. And she could have been at that moment. I don't know. Or was she really like, you know, seeing these things and people wasn't understanding what she had going on? Effects. I can't say what I really want to say. But it's definitely more to it. And she definitely was working. I'm trying to put my little sticker thing back up. And it's another one I want to talk about. I really want to show y'all some of these Ratchet videos, but have you ever heard of Ratchet TV?
No, I ain't never heard of it.
Okay, so Ratchet TV is this blogger on YouTube. That's how I fell into this when it first happened. I came across his page, and when I tell you I lost sleep over this, like I was so far deep in this case, it didn't make no sense that I had a dream. I had a dream about Alexis. I believe it was about Alexis, and I think maybe you'll understand. But I felt like I was Alexis at that moment. It was the strangest dream. It was like I was in a backseat of a car. It was somebody here, somebody on this side. You got the driver and you got the passenger, but everything was shadows except like the lights. You know how you driving down the street and the street lights hit you? It
Lights, yeah.
then it go dark. Then there's a light. It go dark, and it was the weirdest dream ever. Hey, Junior, weirdest dream ever. Never had it again.
What you doing?
Talking about Alexis Ware and where she
Girl,
met.
she said that she put the she tried to use the unaliveness spell on somebody, and I have a feeling that it returned back to sender.
I I don't think it was an unalive spell. I think she tried to put a love spell on her baby daddy and it backfired because you can't mess with free will.
No, 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 it wasn't that one. It was the unaliveness spell, child. 'Cause I was watching the video on Facebook. You know, I've been looking into this for the longest.
What
So,
unalive? I ain't never heard of that. I know when she buried that box, she put her family in that box with him, and then she went back and dug it up and tried to stop what she had started. So you telling me she did something else? Was that what the root lady did? Because you know she had a root lady.
uh-huh. Yep, it's that. I can't say much on her 'cause people gonna think I'm crazy. But
I know
it's
what
one
you're saying.
specific ready for you to, you know, and that's the one she used.
And I don't think she was trying to get TJ. I think if that is what happened, the guy she stole the money from, because people are saying that she hit a lick, she was fooling with this guy, stole some money, and ran off on the plug. Hey, I try. Leah said, "Hey, Junior."
Oh, girl, I can't hear you. Cry, baby, wash your face with gravy. Hi, Leah.
You starting that bullshit up tonight. I ain't fooling with you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Trying to be good tonight now.
Okay, I'm quiet, friend. I'm quiet.
But that
But nah,
box,
she probably. But I don't know. Hell, she could have ran off with the plug, and hell, they probably somewhere living life together for real, for real.
they were looking for her ass. Because you can't trust nobody but yourself in that moment. Because if, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know why this starburst is sticking. If I hit a lick and I ran off on the plug. And there's a bounty on me. Do you trust anybody not to snitch on you?
Child in the hood, they gonna do whatever for that paper.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
And may do it all over again.
and they do it for much less.
so if she did have a plan, nobody I don't think nobody knew but her. But I think she got caught up. They caught up with her and her time ran out. I do not think she's alive.
I don't know. Some people telling me that she is though. I really do feel like she is.
Jack, stop it.
They just got her ass somewhere.
I'm still looking for that text.
I feel like
So
that about Nazaya. I feel like Nazaya's still alive.
And I do feel like she's still alive too.
Usually I get that feeling when somebody passed away. I don't care if I don't know you. When it's somebody like, like that, when the world's speaking about it, they pass by me. They do. It ain't that many people in here, but they usually pass by me. She haven't passed by me still. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why haven't you passed by me when usually, and I'm not saying every person, but every person that's usually broadcasted does. I don't know. I don't know how, let me be quiet.
I saw that, but I didn't know how true it was because it didn't come from an official outlet. And I'm like, if he at Angola, where the hell he going? Ain't nothing out there where he went. I'm looking for this text message. I gotta find this text message right quick. Do any of y'all familiar with Undisputed Truth on YouTube?
Mm-mm. I stopped watching YouTube when I came to TikTok, child. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Leah, I forgot to finish telling you about Ratchet. So when I came across him, he would go live every night diving into the case, but then it started getting weird. Like there's some factual things in there, but I think he be lying a lot and making up shit to add into it. So when I first went over there, that is where I met Empress V. Over on YouTube, she was one of his mods. Yeah, and we used to be on Clubhouse after he got off of the live or whatever. But he had started messing with the family because he had did an interview with the auntie. The auntie was weird. She would argue with him, but she kept coming back. Then he started calling her a witch and all kind of stuff. It was just weird, just weird energy. But there was a lot of factual stuff that would be tucked in there, like the ring camera footage. He did get that, but he went out there and it was just creepy. Where that location was, I don't know. I don't know.
Location where she actually like where her car was or what location? Which location you at?
They were just out there searching where near her car, and it
Oh,
was very
okay.
creepy vibes. And they ended up some men had came up, like how you just out there minding your business, and you turn around, it's just like a group of people standing there. It was like that, and it was like what y'all doing. So they ended up leaving, and when they got on the road, the cars were following them, and they were recording it. All of it was just weird. I feel like this case has a lot of spirituality tied into it, around it, up, down, all through it. Okay,
Lord, let me cleanse my body.
you ain't got to cleanse your body good. Mm-mm. But I do think it's a lot, and I think TJ is involved in that stuff too. As
I
far as
sent you that one. You probably gotta look up a little bit more because I ain't really stroll like I wanted to because I'm half asleep. But it is another one. Once I find it, it's another one that I want you to look at too. But the one I sent you is crazy work because they just did that 2 days ago.
when I find that text, I'm gonna send it to you because it was weird too how they sent that text to her mama. What is this? I'm like, you can't when you somebody that's going out here and you snitching on the D boys and all that stuff like that, you gotta watch your back.
Hell yeah, you better watch your back, your side, your front, everything the fuck else. And it ain't even really got nothing to do with snitching. Hell, dealing with them, period.
Facts. Now there was another theory that Alexis was seen after 7-Eleven in these apartments. And that's where the Omerta boys were at. So
I remember.
you said you remember hearing that?
I do remember hearing that.
And then you remember Tracy Fant. I just thought about her. She was a activist, and she had tried to help them, and then she separated herself from this case.
Yeah, but she do that with a lot of cases though.
She got into it with the aunt real bad.
Hmm. Because she try to go against, so they be trying to go against what Tracy be saying, but Tracy be trying to get them to understand exactly what she be saying. And I ain't gonna lie, some of the time she really do be true. You just gotta listen to what she be saying and understand what she's saying and actually do what she say.
Facts. But they got into it so bad, and she just was like, "Fuck it, fuck y'all, I'm out." And that was that. But I think it was like some corruption and stuff going on in there. I think it go deeper than what we know. Um, did you ever see the Alizé FaceTime? Not FaceTime, Facebook Live. The mentee she was mentoring that she was giving all her stuff to.
I seen a snippet of it, but not all of it.
That was weird too.
Oh, that was very weird because first of all, she's weird, and I don't know. Like I said, I think they're all involved in it together. I don't know.
Like,
Weird. Like you said, the whole case is weird, honestly.
back to the 18 wheeler. If the 18 wheeler, because the only person that said that was the aunt. The same aunt that got into it with Tracy. The same aunt that was going on YouTube bloggers pages and getting in arguments with them. Um, saw this 18 wheeler block this camera. Now, if that happens to be true, do you think maybe somebody got in a car? What happened between 7-Eleven and when she veered off? Because he didn't say, she could have waited till he passed the street and then turned off on the street and went about her business. No, she aggressively went around his car and hit that right and bust out. Like, that's not normal.
It's not normal, but I don't feel like the 18 wheeler got nothing to do with it.
Who?
The 18 wheeler. I don't think the 18 wheeler got nothing to do with it because if that's the case, you'll be able to pull all the rest of the camera footage.
I don't think it existed. I think she lied. I think she made it up.
Exactly.
Because that's just the randomest thing.
Know that if it was true, they would have been showed. They would have been showed that footage if it was true.
Y'all, I'm gonna find this live. But Alizé, I wonder if she's still dancing.
And probably is. Junior, where you think you going?
Junior, she be always leaving me. Let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Now, Ratchet also got like this terrible, terrible history as well. He liked to put his hands on women too, which is why I left from over there because he was weird. He didn't want them. He didn't want the people hanging out in other people's lives and spaces. He'd be cussing them out. Um, Weird. Oh, girl, weird, weird, weird. Let me show you what he look like so you can get a good cackle.
Lord.
They was saying that he had because he had got this new girlfriend and she was like his top mod and her name was Sapphire. And I want to get into this too. They ended up getting a house together in Texas. Everything seemed well until it wasn't. to where, you know, she was disappearing. She had sunglasses on, just a weird thing, and then you stopped seeing her. So then she started going live and she started telling little things here and there. But I think he shut her down to where she stopped talking because she was gonna out him. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube about him as well.
Oh yeah, she was about to tell all his business.
But I
He probably
wonder
used to
what
beat the hell out of her and everything.
he did. I'm trying to show you a picture. And all them women be on there like, oh my God, Richard. Oh. Great. What's the man? I ain't gonna say it out loud. I had to remember
Yeah,
something.
I'm going right now.
And I said, what? And he was actually, I'll never understand it. Um, but I keep waiting for a moment when I see Empress. I'm like, hey, ain't you from Ratchet TV? Because if I'm not mistaken, they got into it over some celebrity. She was over there in his clubhouse, and Ratchet ain't like that.
I blocked her because I don't like her voice either.
It was Yellow Beezy. Him and Yellow Beezy had got into it, and she was over there, and she was like, I wonder, and he was like, no. And then all of a sudden, you didn't see her and a couple more people no anymore.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. That is Ratchet.
And he look every bit of ratchet.
Mm. Oh, and he called himself a rapper too, and he be what's his music on people. Let me be quiet for a Ratchet come get me.
He better go and shut it down.
I want to get into him too so bad. Cause he got a lot of stuff going on. They be trying to sue him. He had a they was on his head for a minute. They say he be scared to leave the house. He be in the house all the time. Cause he can't walk around freely.
Hell, sound like blazing. But anyways,
Now, the
you
one
look
that
like
you
that type of guy though that talk a bunch of shit. Then you be scared to go somewhere. Don't be scared to talk all that shit out there in them streets.
he stay in the house, that's all he be
Oh hell.
doing.
Oh nah, that ain't Blaze. That's Slim.
But some of the information he be having be good, but some of it he just be fucking with the family and it be like it ain't even necessary. Well shoot.
Yes. When I look at like certain videos and clips and stuff, I like to go through the news. I don't try to go through them other people because they fabricate too much shit for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which the news can do it too, but
But we
I'd
don't
rather
know.
hear from them and then instead of like outside person because they gonna always add they want two in it.
Absolutely, but not like him. Ooh, you understand. I be sitting there like, you can't tell him you're wrong because then you get blocked if you tell him he wrong. But it was a lot going on. But I just thought about
I can't go
something.
visit nothing there.
Since we in the rabbit hole, Kanika Jenkins. I went so far down in that rabbit hole when that happened. Everybody failed her. Everybody.
Literally.
Everybody. Her so-called
From
friends
her mama to her sister to the so-called friends to the people at the hotel to the police department, everybody.
failed that girl. I just I don't understand it. Listen, I was so deep in that case. I was in the girl's sunglasses, okay, looking at the
Let
reflection,
me see.
reflection, trying to see what's happening to Kanika on the bed. I was in too deep.
Zooming in and everything. Try to see it all. Literally try to see it all.
Listen, but they was
That I ain't gonna
good.
lie. I want to say that's one of the most ones that disappointed me the most. That was a disappointment.
Mhm. Because they said they was ready to go. Kanika went in the hallway. And then that was the last time she was seen. Well, my friend,
And the thing that got me, she wasn't in the hallway by herself. So how she end up by herself?
I think they went back in there to get something, the keys, or they went back in the room and left her out there by herself.
And she automatically wind up in the basement. Even though I'm skipping past a little bit, but she wind up wandering around to where she wind up downstairs in the cooler.
Thank you. My Polly. I love me some Polly.
That goes back to the conversation that we had last night about letting your kids go any and everywhere too. And you can't trust everybody.
Correct. Because, okay, you know, it's the same thing as you in a club, you getting drunk, your son come on, you wander off. Now, she intoxicated, whether it was by her own doing or somebody slipped or something. Leaving her in the hallway, she started to wonder. Or maybe she was trying to find the exit. Um, Now, what happened between her being in the hallway, finding herself in an abandoned kitchen in a freezer, and nobody saw her, allegedly. You either had to go down the elevator, down
Down the steps.
through the lobby, possibly, but through public access areas, through cameras, and they have these cameras of you walking around, but nobody else is there.
And nobody sees you.
That's weird. Did you ever see the clip where you know how like you move and the camera outline you like in a little box? There's a clip out there that shows another box lighting up, but there's nobody there.
Yeah, I seen that. But it's also crazy how when they showed her initially, I guess, getting on the elevator or either the steps, it was when naturally she had to go down, and how a person did walk by her, and however she was stumbling. So you as an adult, she's leaning on the wall, holding on to the walls. I mean, yeah, you don't know her from the man in the moon, but you're not gonna ask her is she okay, or you're not gonna alert the front desk is she okay, and you literally just walk past her.
Normal people would say, "Hey, you okay? You need some help?" Like, I just can't see
And me,
nobody just walking past them.
you are a young adult. I'ma ask you, are you okay? You good? Even if you say yeah, guess what I'm gonna do? Front desk, y'all got a young lady stumbling down the hallway and she looked like she underage.
Help you anyway. Because it's just so odd. Now you locked in a freezer.
How she get from that? And that's another the crazy part. How she get from that
Connected to the
hallway
phone.
to take another quote unquote elevator to get in the basement? Those areas are blocked off at night, even though people are down there, because you always got somebody in the kitchen because y'all have room service.
But they said that was a kitchen they didn't use anymore, I thought they said. So nobody would be in there.
That's what I'm saying. It was blocked off. How the fuck she get in there?
They didn't properly secure it, or somebody held her hand and walked her down through there. Because I absolutely believe that some of these hotels be assisting in some shit.
Definitely do. Hell yeah.
So maybe she was put in the freezer and it was supposed to be a holding place until they could move her to something somewhere else. They didn't expect for her body to do what it did. They didn't expect for her to unalive. And they was
Okay.
trying to move her
And
around.
if you think, and also if you think about that too, When she was in that freezer, it showed a whole dude. He was down there getting ice.
I remember that.
So even though somebody may have put her in that cooler, she didn't go in there by herself for damn sure.
I feel like she would have walked
So
outside before she wandered in that freezer.
exactly. But that's just like somebody was leading her along the way the whole time, because at one point it did show that she had went to the parking garage area and then left that area and wind up in the kitchen part.
Right.
Furthermore, I don't know, because she young, maybe she did get that drunk or was that fucked up, whatever, but there is no way in hell your friends was that worried about you.
They weren't. They weren't at all because I feel like in my mind, y'all went back in the room to get something or whatever. When you came out and you didn't see your friend, we would be running all through the halls, screaming your name, looking for you. Hey, have you seen her? Knocking on doors. Have you seen this girl? You know what I'm saying? An active attempt to find her. I feel like she could have been saved, but nobody was
I
looking
know,
for her.
because and with that too is because when they were showing like the little clips of the videos, you ain't see nobody walking around the motherfucker hallways looking for her.
I think they would edit it out.
Exactly, like they did the rest of it. Because like you said, when they showed that one part where you seen a person and then it had the image to where it was another person, but then the other person wasn't there.
Hmm.
They cleared out a lot of that shit, and I don't mean that whole hotel staff and everybody sued. All y'all about to get gone and go knock this hotel down.
Now her mom was a little weird too. You remember Zach TV? Hey, my lady X, love you. You remember Zach TV? He was doing all those interviews,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden he was unalived.
Yep.
I definitely believe it had something to do with Kanika Jenkins. I feel like he was getting too close to whatever, and they got him out of here.
Yep, and I feel like it was her family that did it.
Okay, let me see if I can find something that's just a clip and not the because it was just so weird. This is the girl I was talking about. I was all in her reflection because she was so weird. I'm gonna play this
Yeah, I
video.
was all up in them glasses. She was weird too. She wasn't a friend. That was the enemy.
Hmm.
That old college hoodie you wear every winter.
I canceled my YouTube subscription and I hate I did because I hate these ads. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Oh, she pissed me off. That's not what I'm trying to do. So thank you so much for the heartbeats, y'all. If y'all could make sure y'all are tapping the screen for me, it really helps me out. And if y'all could send me some of those live fest gifts, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to reach some goals. Y'all look at me being a little live streamer. Let me turn this up.
You funny as fuck, Ruby.
Can y'all see that? Yeah. Y'all look at the reflection. Slow your roll.
Yeah, coming at that hotel.
Thank you so much, y'all. Look at her reflection, y'all. Y'all see that shadow? It's a bed, and she's sitting on the bed. But you gotta listen, cause I think she scream or something, and they turn the music on to cover it up. Shut up! You stay at the top of the bed. You wasn't getting to it. Yeah. Let me take it back so y'all can see what we talking about.
Yeah, cause that's the part when they said that them boys all ran in the bathroom behind her and did what they did, and that's when she wanted to leave, and her dumb ass sitting on that damn bed, still recording the shit.
Y'all see that right there? That's a bed, and somebody's sitting right here. So that's what I'm watching in the reflection, because it's a lot of stuff that's happening. Shut up! You stay at the top of the bed. You wasn't getting to it. Yeah. Yo. Now, if you look closely, it looked like somebody is laying in the bed. We think that could have been Kanika maybe laying down or something on the bed. I saw somebody come there at the entrance. Yeah. It's you? Mm-hmm. I just got through the... Hello. Parking is that? It's the parking lot. It's a parking lot. Park at the parking lot. What'd you say? I'm putting my face. Did you put any enforce in this? It's on the weekends connection. Hello? 9:26. Yeah, she's 26. What y'all can do? Now you see them people, it's somebody laying on that bed and somebody sitting on that bed. What the fuck? What y'all can do? Like you hear a noise before the music starts. Let me go back because I'm talking. It's like a squeal or something, and then they turn the music on. It's like, what are you doing in a squeal?
To me, it was more like a moan, honestly, like a squeal, like moan, like like why you touching me, almost like type shit.
All right, let me put it closer so you can hear the sound.
You
Could
gotta go
y'all
back.
hear it?
We couldn't hear it like that. Go back.
Okay. How you want me to hold it? I'm trying to make sure I can get it where y'all can hear it the best.
Go up a little bit, like from like right there.
Okay, y'all gotta listen. Did anybody hear that? What are you doing?
Okay, but did you? But am I tripping, or did you hear somebody say get into it?
Mm-mm.
Go back again, cause I thought I heard that just now. Get into it right before the noise.
Let me make sure I go back far. What y'all can do? Okay, so I think it could be get into it, but I think that's the same thing that I thought was maybe what are you doing? So they said get into it instead. So get into it. But then you hear that after the music play, he said you straight.
Yeah, Polly said that's what they said. They did say get into it. That's what I thought I heard.
So it's not what are you doing, it's get into it. Then you hear the noise, the music stop, they turn it off, and somebody say, are you okay? Let me go back.
What y'all can do?
Okay, but go back again because I want to hear something else. Now, you hear a female saying, "What are you doing?"
That's what I was hearing. What are you doing? So is
And
it saying
then,
both? Is it get
all
into
right, so
it?
listen.
What are you
All right,
doing?
so when it first, all right, so after she say, "What the fuck," a dude is going to say something, and then you hear a girl say, "What are you doing?" And then you hear somebody else say, "Get into it." You got to listen to it very, very closely.
Let me go back. Make sure I'm going back far enough.
26. What y'all can do?
Wait a minute. Did you hear that boy say, why you tripping?
All right, but go back after she said, "Go." See, this is crazy. This is waking me up a little bit. Go back again because I want to hear what the first dude said again.
I know I heard it say, why you tripping? Let me go back. 20 seconds. All right.
9:26. 26.
He said, damn, where you going? You heard that?
That's that one, and keep playing it. It's something I want to hear after that.
Okay.
It's on the weekend's connection. Hello? 9:26. 26.
He said, "Lay down. Where you going?"
Is it lay down? I thought he said, damn. Hold on.
It sounded like to me he said, "Lay down. Where you going?" See that? See, I didn't woke up now. I was half asleep.
I heard it like, damn, where you going?
Like he said, "Lay down. Where you going?" But go ahead. Look, let me turn my volume up again.
Make sure my volume up all the way.
It's on the weekend's connection. Hello? 9:26. 26. What y'all can do?
See, she said, "I'm fucked up."
Before that, he said, you tripping.
All right, so Lady X said he did say lay down. He said lay down. That's what I thought. And then you hear her saying, "I'm fucked up." But play it, right, rewind it, go back 20 again. I want to hear something else.
What y'all can do?
Why you tripping? I heard that.
See,
Hold on.
there was that get into it, and that was the noise.
Hold on. What did he say when the music cut off the first time? Because she said, he was like, where you going? Lay down, where you going? She said, I'm fucked up.
And then see, he was talking to another dude, but I can't see. That's what I want to hear, but I can't really understand what he's saying to the other dude. That's really, really what I want to hear because it's two dudes talking at that point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me go back. And then I want to hear the music play is stopped and they say something. I want to hear what they say. 26. What y'all can do? He said, damn, what you tripping for, shouting? What the fuck? Said, you straight? What the fuck? And he said, you straight? Is that what you heard? Y'all heard that?
Mm.
Yeah, it was like a weird squeal, whimper, whine type thing. Yeah. Hold on. Wasn't that girl named Iris?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all can do? I'm fucked up. What you say? I really am? What the fuck? I heard what's wrong with her. What the fuck? You straight? Is that what you heard, Leah?
Yeah, that's what I heard. So basically, they went past the whole grape situation. They graped that girl. They literally graped her.
All right, I'm gonna hold it back up because we back
You
to
listen
this.
to it closely. They literally graped that girl.
I hear. I want y'all licking her glasses. Hold on, let me. You can see the picture. Somebody sitting on the bed in a white t-shirt. That's the one for me. Check it out. You said put the transcripts on for the video. Girl, how I do that? Let me see. Um, comment, campaigns, content, settings, maybe?
I think she's talking about for YouTube.
Are you talking about YouTube or on here?
She's talking about the subtitles.
Closed caption. Okay, it says turned on. Let me see if it. Yeah. Why it look like they in Spanish? Oh, hold on. Let me fix it. It says Spanish auto-generated English. Okay, let me see if that fixed it. Okay. I just got the weed. I don't know if them translations gonna help. Show me weekend's connection. Hello? Yeah, they not adding 926. 26. Hmm. What y'all can do? There's a guy with a red shirt, a white t-shirt. What the fuck? Go back. See, it's a
It's a
white
guy in a,
shirt,
it's a guy in a red t-shirt and it's a guy in a white t-shirt.
but
You
right
see the one in
here,
the white right there.
it looked like somebody in a blue shirt leaning over. Can you see that? Like he leaning over somebody, and then now you see that's her leg. Am I seeing that right? He's standing up, look like he bending over, and those are his legs. Those are the jeans that were laying on the bed, and then there's a white shirt. And I think the guy in the red shirt, when she moved her eyes, he's sitting over here somewhere.
What the fuck?
The little red shirt.
Anisha ain't hitting.
Hold on, let me let you up, boo.
You dancing on for me? Check it out. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, click on more.
I'm too drunk.
Okay. Click on more on YouTube. Click on more on the YouTube.
More?
Does it? Yeah. You see it says more, right? On the YouTube.
Hold on, let me turn it this way.
It should say more. Then it should say transcript. That way you can see what they're saying.
Talking about this screen?
No, okay, hold on. It should I can barely see. It's okay, you see
Say
where it says
quality
the three
playback.
little dots in the corner, right?
No, we got androids over here.
Oh, I see more.
Now you see transcript at the bottom, right?
I see loop, ambient, sleep timer, help, and feedback.
It should say transcripts at the bottom if you want to see what they're saying.
Oh, okay. No, I see. I think I see what you're talking about. More. It was after the title, but transcript, show transcript.
Yes, that's what you can see what they're saying and what time step it is.
But it's in Spanish. How do I take it out of?
How the hell did you
It keeps saying Spanish auto adjust.
change it? Change it. See if you can change it.
It keep putting it in Spanish. Cancel.
How the hell did you?
I don't know why it's in Spanish.
Is the closed caption on or off? Take off the closed caption off.
Turn them off. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn off captions. Okay.
Yes. Now turn on transcript to see what it says.
It's still in Spanish.
The hell, man.
I don't know why it's in Spanish and it won't let me change it.
That's
It
kind
says
of
auto
weird.
generated.
That's kind of weird because most YouTube videos have transcripts. That's kind of weird.
Yep, that's what it say, child.
Lordy, what kind of video is that?
I'm trying to
That
go.
I ain't gonna lie, that case is strange.
It is.
But what about the new case? What about the Rebecca Park?
I'm gonna have to look into it.
Nah, that's the one you need to look in. That's the one that's going out right now in Michigan. They looking for her right now, Rebecca Clay Park. It's all over TikTok. That's the one you need to look into. That family suspicion, in my opinion. Okay, I'm hopping down.
I'm
Listen,
listening to you.
yeah, dude. So the true crime side of TikTok is covering that story right now.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up when we finish this.
Okay, I'm hopping down.
Thank you, boo.
Hey, Glide. Hey, Florida Twin.
Somebody laying there. There go red t-shirt right there. Oh, turn it down.
I saw somebody come there and enter. Yeah. It's you? I just get through this.
Pull this smoke out on here.
Hello. Parking is that? It's the parking lot. It's a parking lot. Park at the parking lot. You look pretty. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is my kids. I told you. What you saying over there, Slick? What you say? What you say, Gail Smart? Damn, I just got the weed. Let me see who you talking to. It don't matter. I'm putting my face. Did you put any enforce in this? Show me weekend's connection. Hello. 9:26. 26. What y'all finna do?
Damn, you tripping. Somebody was calling her name. It said Irene twice. She was calling her name, turn that music on.
After she said, I am fucked up. And then she said, I really.
And then it's Irene. Then they started playing the music.
What the fuck?
Why is it upside down? What is it doing? Come on now, stop playing with me. Now, why is it doing that?
Is that some money for me? Check it out. Yeah.
It was a couple of hours, Lexus.
Said he was trying to do what?
What you say, boo?
Go back real quick because he said he was trying to do what?
Hey, mamba.
Yeah.
What you playing? Is it what? Who is this young lady and what's going on?
We're talking about Kanika Jenkins. She was the girl found in the freezer a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
I remember her.
Yeah, so this is the hotel party before when her friend Irene was on live. And we listening to the background because she's talking in the background.
Oh wow,
Yeah, if you
that's
listen,
actually her.
this is her friend, but it sounds like her in the background is a girl back there that's like super drunk, and you can hear the guys talking to her.
Cause this girl sound like she like chill as hell. So
She
well,
got
I'm
a
trying
wife
to
and
tell okay
everything
what's going
going
on.
on to her friend. That's supposed to be her friend.
Go ahead.
Hold on one second. Clean my screen off. It's 2 o'clock. Where my son at? Mute up for me, OP, so they can hear. Cause it's real soft.
What's up? You riding with me or what?
You tripping. Hey, Sonny P.
Pause, Mamba. Okay, so in the meantime of playing the music, one of the guys also said Kanika. If you listen really, really closely, it sounds like one of them called her name. Go back. I'm listening I got some good ears now. It sounds like one of them guys said Kanika.
All right, hold on. Let me turn my AC off.
That's what I say. You gotta listen to it really, really closely. Besides the music, if you just listen to the background, you hear everything. That's why I keep telling you to go back for a second because it definitely sounds like when I'm saying her name.
Let me turn my AC off because it's running so I can hear. All right.
Check it out, my dogs coming up. We got 48. Check it out, you know it's creepy out. Niggas be these on my age. These on me out. First one's checking out, checking in, checking out. Checking in, so I take it with the better. To get a script that I'm checking out.
Was it right there?
Right there.
I think I heard it. It's like Kanika.
Exactly. You heard the narrative that one of the guys there was Quadro Rando. What?
Quando Rando. In here, rapper that Dirk in jail for. Did Dirk unallow Quando Rondo? I don't know nothing about Dirk now. You heard
That's what I
it.
was saying. Sonny P, I have no idea. All right, let it play so we can see what else we can hear.
Got you, Sonny P. So it's basically like he just deleted. Yeah.
My better be right when I count it up. We'll see what the look like. Count it up. These ain't no time. Green for long run, get some more children, no need to see the car. Count the shooters, the nine. Taking off on her, they calling, they bullet with nine. Smoking on the one calling up, be smoking that loud. Comfortable chicken, no chicken, y'all chicken for loud. Chicken for hoes, I get my boss and check up. Chicken for you. You sing on your ass, get up. Some build direct, more dollars in my flow. You got some money for boom! My prize picks lineup is going off, Marshawn. Feels good to be right. Unlike that time you did that
Skip
endorsement.
it. Oh, that was the end of the video.
But hey, Mamba, who video was that? Who made the
Um,
video?
you talking about the one that I'm watching? The girl in the
Yeah.
video, Irene.
Who?
Irene.
She was there, right?
Yeah, that was the one recording it. It was her live. With the glasses on, the mirror glasses, that's Irene.
Oh. So she can't say nothing?
What you mean?
Like she can't, like they asking her questions or what?
Um, she part of the setup. She watched it happen.
And
Oh.
she got time over her head for it already.
What you say, Leah?
She has time over her head for it already.
Wow.
Basically, just doing an old recap of missing people and unsolved cases And hers was basically still unsolved because they didn't charge none of them with her unaliving.
That's horrible. And
Yes,
then what about the girl? Remember the girl that they had? She went overseas with friends and stuff like that. Right
yeah.
after.
Shaquilla Robert.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Irene with Zach TV, and I think
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how Zach TV he passed away right after covering Kanika Jenkins' case. That's the weird part about it, and I
I
feel
didn't
like
know he passed away. What you mean?
Zach TV passed away after the Kanika Jenkins case, like not
What?
too
yes,
long after that.
Girl, I ain't never knew that. What?
he was getting too close. They ain't like that.
Oh, this don't make sense. Hold on.
Yeah, they ain't like that. So Zach had to get him. Hey, Peachy Poo.
But yeah, the whole case is like it's a mystery because to me, I still say that it's unsolved because everybody that was involved wasn't charged with dealing with her. And I still
Right.
say the people in the hotel, they definitely had something to do with it simply because there's no way this child is walking around this hotel and y'all don't see that she's inebriated. When it shows on multiple videos where people were walking past her.
Right. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, what? Ain't nobody doing nothing?
It's corruption. They don't care. They don't care about us.
They don't give a damn until somebody actually dig deep and open that case back up. Then they might care, but then again, they're not gonna care because they probably won't open it back up because they did what they wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
not what they
Can I
needed
tell
to
y'all
do. They
about a
did what they
case?
wanted.
Yeah, absolutely, LP.
It's one that hit home where my because I live in South Carolina, but back home it's a case going on right now where like it's a girl with the name almost just like Kanika, and it was two white guys that kidnapped her.
What's the name?
So look that up.
What's the name,
She's
LP?
dead now. We know that she's dead now, but that case real bad because we went a couple of days not knowing nothing.
What
My
was her,
sister sent me that, and I'm just thinking, damn, she was alive when I got the clip, but she ain't
what
here now.
what was her name though?
Hold on,
Um,
let me send it to
Lexus.
you.
Did you say that lady name was Rachel Park?
Yeah, Rachel K. Park. I just looked it up. She's pregnant. She got two kids and she's missing. I didn't look at it because my phone. Rebecca, not Rachel. Rebecca. Rebecca K. Park. And the one that I was telling you about, his name is I think I said this. His name should be on the daggone thing. It's crazy because the one I sent you after 13 years, the dude that basically was in question, he was found in Los Angeles, California. And then got a whole new name and started up a whole photography business. And now everything is taken down.
Hmm. Good night, Peach. Yeah, I interviewed you. I don't know, Sonny P. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that interview and see if she had a black eye or not.
To me, it did look like she have a black eye.
But I'm gonna well, I guess we could talk about it now. Let me pull it up right quick.
Lady X, take your tail to bed.
I sleep all day, so I be up. But I've been sleep all day. I relaxed a lot today.
You
But did
sound
y'all?
tired.
Yeah, today was a good day. I actually walked the steps today.
That's
I
good.
did, I did good. Did y'all hear about the two Texas dudes who was plotting to take over a Haitian island and slaughter all the men and try to kidnap all the women and
Oh
turn
no.
them into ex-slaves?
Oh, fill us in, honey. I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, federal prosecutors say two Texas men plotted to take over a Haitian island, going as far as joining the U.S. military to acquire training for an armed attack. The goal was to murder all the men and use the women and children for ex-slaves. Um, and they used their names. One was 21 and one was 20.
Girl,
Um,
what?
Ooh,
yeah,
can you send that to me to my inbox? Cause that'll be something that we probably look at tomorrow night.
yeah, that's fine. It's on ABC News, but if I find it like on TikTok, I actually send it to you. But yeah,
Okay.
I heard
Let me put it in my
I
search bar
that
real
was
quick.
great.
I had saved it, Leah. I can send it to you. I had saw her earlier.
Okay, send it to me because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's so much stuff going on right now, y'all. It's sick. I be saying stuff. I be thinking Pretty Mama be thinking I be getting on her nerves. I be sending so much stuff. Uh, President Trump, he mistaken the border of a Mexican beach and tried to take over a Mexican beach, and we almost went to war with Mexico earlier today.
Oh my
Because
God.
Girl, what?
yes, because he got the borders wrong on the beach. Girl, it's so
See, he
much
doing
going
too much.
on.
He doing too much. He trying to cause too much chaos.
He doing too much. If that had gone wrong, that
That would have been hell.
hell, I'm just so glad I'm off right now. I was like, wait, what do you mean he mistook the border of a beach? Talking about the water was too high. What?
What?
I'm when I
That man.
tell
But this the same man trying to build a wall.
y'all,
That man
Goddamn.
on
You hear
rugs.
me? Listen.
y'all just don't understand. I can't wait till I retire next year because this ish is crazy.
Yeah, I wish I could retire with you at this point, cause
This is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, no, I am laying down. I got me a big cup of ice.
oh,
I
you
got
in
me
your happy
some
place then.
I got me some yogurt. I got me a big thing of water. And I'm just listening to y'all doing nothing. So
Yeah, cause Pretty Mama, we had talked about it like a couple weeks ago about talking about cases like this. So I'm glad she finally brought it up tonight, so we can keep talking about like the unsolved cases and missing persons and stuff like that.
I can send y'all a bunch of stuff, just like the officer who tried to run over the young boy here in Baltimore.
Oh, send it on so we can look at it and listen. You see how many times we went back
Yeah.
on that one video?
Oh, Sunny, thank you so much. No, baby, I'll be 43 in December. Thank you. My daughters just turned 27 yesterday. Their birthday.
Oh, happy belated birthday to them.
Thank you, my twin girls. Thank you. Mama, I love you. I ain't even hear your voice today, did I? Or was I loopy and I forgot? Or did we just text? I ain't. Okay, alright. Alright. But I'm gonna let you go so we can listen to more stuff.
I don't know what she about to pull up now.
But Mama, you look so tired. Are you tired, sis? Yeah.
What you got queued up over there? You on mute, babe.
I was trying to get my iPad situated, but so this right here, that's Aaliyah and her best friend Tawana McGowan. The best friend was unalive. This is her son. He found her body. So it happened when he was 10 years old. She was going to work, getting ready to take him to school, going to the car. Somebody pew-pewed her. He found her face down in the snow.
Girl, what?
All right, where was this at?
Hold on.
And get the things like I need to do. I was 10 years old. My mom was shot in the head and I had to find her body.
Lord, not my cards.
We gotta be blunt like this because clearly the message is not being received and my mom is gone. And I said it before and I'll say it again. I think her husband did it and I still do. When I came outside of the house, I seen somebody running away to the car. Now, granted, I didn't see a face, but you know, when you live with somebody, you can tell what they look like from behind. You know what clothes they be wearing and things like that. I know what I seen. And I've been saying this since I was 10. My story has not changed at a single time, first of all. And also, I just feel like now that I'm trying to reopen the case and I'm old enough to like really get into the things like I need to do and really dig into things like I need to do, so much more stuff is going to come to light, and it already is. But I really need y'all help. I need some investigative journalists and crime people on the internet. I need y'all, girl. The crime podcast girls, I need y'all because the story is insane. And I'm not going to stop saying my mom's name until I get justice. Her name is Tawana McGowan. Tawana McGowan, she died in Redford, Michigan, January 11, 2010. 2010. I'm not going to stop saying her name. And now it's getting to the point where I've had to cuss out her husband, who I think killed her, his kids. Because they're trying to make it seem like I'm not letting my mom rest in peace. Bitch, she can't rest in peace until I get justice for her. And I'm not going to stop. And also, I think them advocating for a man that's evil as fuck is a little bit strange, but neither here nor there. Like, I get that's your dad, but at some point, you gotta realize, my dad's a fucking murderer. Maybe I shouldn't be protecting him as much as I am. And I am not saying that they had anything to do with my mom's death. The kids had nothing to do with it. But I'm always going to resent them and have hate for them, honestly. Because after my mom died 15 years ago, it was just radio silence from everyone. They trying to lie and say my family tried to stop them from. No, that's not what happened. They're lying. And also, their father got a large sum of money from the life insurance policy that my mom had. Yeah, guess who didn't get a dime? The person that actually needed it, right? So all those kids, he had 4 kids. All those kids benefited from my mom's death because he got so much money from the insurance policy that they were able to live a very happy life. When I'm not going to say I struggle because I still have my dad and my grandma, but money doesn't compensate death, but it definitely helps a lot for a single parent like my dad. Like, are you serious? And then logically think.
What y'all think about that?
I will look more into that. Gotta hear more.
I don't think he lying.
He said he saw his dad walking away. He didn't see a face. Saw him from behind. He said, you know, when you live with somebody, you know what kind of clothes they wear, you can spot them, which is kind of true. You know, I can spot my son
That
in the
is true.
crowd.
That is true.
And he thanked his dad unalived his mom. He pew-pewed her in the snow and walked away.
Why the hell TikTok put me all the way at the top next to OP? I don't want to be right
I
there.
don't know what they be doing, rearranging people
Why you
boxes.
don't want to be next to me, Leah? What's your beef? Let's talk
Cause I
about
like to
it.
be at the I like to be at the bottom.
Okay, but why you don't like me?
Ain't nobody say, girl, please. I never said I didn't like you. You cool in my.
But
You
every
cool in
panel
my.
we get on, we end up next to each other, and you do the same shit.
I just
So
like I
let's
told you
talk about
last
it
night. I
now.
like fucking with you. Ain't no beef. Chill. That's not what we talking about right now.
You don't like fucking with me. Okay,
I do
cool.
like fuck. I said I like fucking with you. So shut up.
You
Hell,
shut up,
Juju
bitch.
got his book bag. That's all you better worry about.
Yeah, did you get Juju the boo bag?
I ain't going nowhere yesterday.
All right
But
then.
listen, I broke my foot last night. Y'all, that's all y'all need to know.
Oh God.
How you broke
I
your
don't want to
foot?
know nothing else. I don't even want to know.
Cause I was coming in the house. I made a chicken and biscuits and stuff last night, and I came to the room in the dark. This man laying up in the dark, he done kicked the pillow in the floor, so I done tripped over it. You need me to wake him up for
No,
him to
please
say
don't
that?
wake that old man up. He need his rest.
Stop calling me old here, babe,
Lord, she done
babe,
woke the old man up. I'm going on mute.
babe.
Leave that man
Hey,
alone,
big
John.
boss.
Did you not
Hey,
kick the
Amir.
pillow in the floor? And I got
What
a
you doing,
broken
big
foot.
boss?
Got my baby on his way home.
Babe, did you not kick the pillow in the floor?
But
Stop
yeah,
waking that man
It's
up.
322,
that
328,
case is a
323.
case that I will look more into. I'm not saying that I don't believe him, but it has to be more.
I mean, I really think that's it. He just found his mom and saw a man walking away. And his
And
dad
he's saying that
collected
his
insurance.
I
yeah,
think it's deeper than that. Hell
that's what I'm
no.
saying.
I
Like
think
it
it's
has
something
to be
else.
more because there is no way.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he was young at the time. Okay, cool, but I'm pretty sure his mom had more family members to where how did you just check in on her life insurance policy after her being unalive like that?
Because they were married.
No, regardless of what,
I
I'm
still would
telling you,
have a
it's something
question
else.
though.
It's something deeper. I believe it wholeheartedly. It's something deeper.
I do. I honestly feel like it's a little bit more to that story.
And it could be.
Like, you know,
But he's also looking to get more information himself. So that tells a lot too, because he's
huh?
looking to get more information himself.
What? Good night, what?
Okay, so Sonny P said, "Is it his dad or stepdad?"
He said his dad.
Was she advocating for Aaliyah? Was who advocating for Aaliyah?
What you mean? They was best friends. They was like best friends in high school and all that good stuff. I'm like, okay, if it happened in the snow, right? In there, like, do we not check footprints and things of that nature? Like, I don't know.
No, I mean also footprints. The trace of the footprints where they led to.
No, but take the snow out of it. That's just in the way. We're talking about the personal communication between the people.
But I'm talking about the evidence. It was like, was there no evidence? Was there no nothing
No,
to tie anything to anybody? To tie anything to the unaliver?
Because she was found outside in the snow.
Because she was
So there
walking to
has to
her
be
car.
footprints around her somewhere. They can't be all hers.
And it had to be somebody that knew her schedule because she wasn't robbed or anything like that. They specifically came to pew pew her.
And then even snow, where the shell casings? The snow gotta melt. But even then, you'll dig through it just to see if there are any.
but what kind of gun was it? That's why I say you can't really say nothing about that because some of them don't have them.
Y'all see my dog waiting on my
You
son?
wait on your son to come home, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because like nobody really
Like,
knew about that.
yeah, like Lady X said, no neighbors heard the shots, no tire tracks, or none of that. So where did the person go afterwards? You had to go somewhere.
I think he
Would you
said
just
he
ran
walked
down the
around
road?
the building. I guess he parked on the back side of the apartment and he just, oh, maybe he just walked away. Hell, child, questions that need answers. Let me go back to his page.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it got to be more to that story. It has to be.
Hold on, let me
They
go.
didn't investigate that one enough.
Hold on, let me finish the
Beneficiary on
video.
her insurance policy. You put the man that you were trying to leave and divorce as the sole beneficiary on the
Oh, she's
insurance
trying to
policy and
divorce
not your
him.
child. Something smells fishy here. Something's really, really weird, really, really weird going on here. And I sent in an FOIA form to the Redford Police Department to get to get a physical copy of the actual case. And I want to read it myself. I want to see the interrogation transcripts. I want to see the autopsy report. I want to see it all. I want to see who you interrogated, what they said, because I think it's time that we talk about how Black women are often, neglected when it comes to crimes.
Yes.
And I'm not an angry or resentful person, but every time I think about that event, I just have so much anger and hatred in me. I just want justice for my mom so we all can just breathe, literally. But yeah, like I said, I feel like the case was completely mishandled because she was a Black woman. It was completely thrown under the rug because nobody really cares about Black women, especially in the city that she was in. It was majority white. So unfortunately, it was mishandled. And if I see that in the case, then I will be pressed. I will be suing the Redford Police Department. Simple as that, for neglecting this case. Because I shouldn't have had to wait 15 years for this. I shouldn't have to do this myself. And then they closed the case. Like,
How you? Well,
it's really weird.
Where
It's
is
all weird
Redford?
to me.
We don't even know where Redford is.
The
he
kids
did. I
pretty
think
much
he
telling
said
me
I
Michigan.
never
I
heard of
need to
that.
stop making videos on my
Michigan.
mom and I'm trying to use my mom name for clout. Bitch, how am I trying to use my mom name for clout when I'm trying to get her motherfucking justice and get her name out here, girl? Fuck y'all. Bitch, if anything, it seems like you're trying to cover y'all tracks and cover y'all dad ass. It's weird. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm subpoenaing everybody to court, bitch. Nobody's off limits. I want his hoe ass mama there. I want his bitch ass sister there. I want his ugly ass kids there. I want everybody there. And yes, I'm reading. I'm mad, bitch. I'm mad. Because my mama died.
As he
And
said
nobody can
this.
tell me how to feel because my mom died. And yeah, if I feel like he did it, bitch, I feel like he did it. Nobody's going to change that because I seen what the fuck I seen with my own two motherfucking eyes. It's simple as that. If I was the only one there and I know what I seen, nobody can tell me what I seen. Because I seen it with my own two eyes. I'm not dumb. I may have been 10 at the time, but I'm not dumb. I know I seen what I seen. No shade. But if y'all want more information about this case, y'all can definitely comment and I'll make more videos explaining it. On my previous TikTok, I had a whole 10-part series explaining what I think happened to my mom. And quite frankly, I'm just not in the mood to do it again or relive that, but I will answer questions. But you can definitely look up her name. It's Tawana McGowan. It's all over the internet once you look it up. So it's not that hard to find. But if anything, I'm going to get justice for my mom regardless. I don't care. I'm not going to stop fighting. I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm not going to stop saying her name. I'm not going to stop saying that I think her fucking husband did it because I do. I'm not going to stop saying any of that. Nobody's going to stop me. So, yeah. I'm talking to the police department later today. I'm giving a formal statement because when I was 10 years old, they acted like they couldn't interview and interrogate a 10-year-old, even though they were the only one there, the only one that witnessed what happened. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just all weird to me. But this video's getting long. It's getting a little long. So I'm going to see you guys later. And don't forget to stay pretty, okay?
So
All right. So
Mo,
do they have a YouTube? Do they have a YouTube clip?
let me search it on YouTube. So motive, she wanted a divorce.
I'm sorry, this happens a lot, but it does happen a lot all across the world. That don't give you a reason unless you hate that person to murder somebody that you was married to.
I think it falls under that. If I can't have you, nobody will. So
I
you
mean,
want to
yes,
be.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Um,
it's not that much hate in the world. I'm sorry, I ain't that type of person, but it ain't that much hate in the world. But people do have that hate in their heart. Like, if bitch, if I can't have you, ain't nobody gonna have your motherfucking ass. But damn,
so on YouTube, you know what? It's kind of sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 videos pop up about his mom on YouTube. You got the true crime nurse, roll 'em out, investigates, and then my boo who I follow, the Black Cauldron, and
true
then she
crime
made
ain't
a
got
second
that.
video. Huh?
I said, damn, I can't believe true crime ain't get that.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
She was shot, pew twice in the head, and they walked off.
I'm a tenor. Yeah. What am I? Well, let's find out, bro.
That's crazy. I want to see a picture of the
Of who
apartments.
did this? But your murder, imagine you just got off of overnight shift and you are calling your 10-year-old son to come outside so that you can take him to school. And then you're ambushed, shot twice in the head. And they leave you there for your 10-year-old child to find you. And
I'm
your
not sure
10-year-old
who Miss
child
Jefferson
gets
is.
a
I don't
glimpse
follow
of
her.
who did this. But your murder remains unsolved for 15 years. Let's talk about Tawana McGowan.
Amir, why you got my picture up? Amir, what are you doing? Why you got my? Okay, Amir. Is this her intro?
Me to dig a little bit deeper into true crime. And so I did. I might have been true criming a little too close to the sun, but this episode is so important and close to me that I really need y'all. I don't ask y'all for much, but this is in the name of a woman who did not deserve to die and a son who was left behind to pick up the
Got you.
pieces.
I'm gonna follow her.
Before I get into Tawana McGowan's story, I want to give a little context. I found her only living child on TikTok. I was doom scrolling and I ran across his video and I felt it in my chest. I literally was like, I cannot move forward with my night without reaching out to this man and asking if I can cover his mom's story. It means a lot to me. It's become personal. I've spoken with him. We've done interviews and we text and all that good stuff. And Tawana McGowan did not deserve what she received. And I really, really need y'all to blow this up. And if not even just my views, please give the Redford Police Department a call, an email, just letting them know that we have not forgotten Tawana and that her case deserves to be reopened. There are some people in this world that carry a light that make you feel like you've known them.
Okay,
At some point, Tawana met us. She was training to become a nurse.
So she was showing some pictures of her with Aaliyah in school. Their little bestie group.
A natural nurturer whose greatest love was her son, Kyle. He was her world. At some point, Tawana met a man at her job in the hospital, and she would later marry this man who will remain nameless. And everything after this
Okay, I
is
think it's a
allegedly,
stepdad.
but she fell in love and got married. Her marriage began in love, but grew dark. The man who once promised her the world began taking pieces of it away. Friends noticed fewer smiles and visits. Kyle remembers hearing things,
Abusive.
the arguing, the tears. There were witnesses who said he was abusing her, though few spoke up publicly. Tawana began to withdraw but never stopped planning her escape. By January of 2010, she had had enough and she was planning her escape to leave her husband. Kyle remembers the conversation and he quotes, "She was supposed to be leaving him and moving in with my grandma on Friday, and she died that Monday. She had been living in a new house only a couple months. No one knew the address except for the stepfather. Her new place was meant for peace. And it was peace after her husband's uncle was shot in a shootout. And the husband, Tawana's husband, was also shot in the same shootout. And no one knew where Tawana was except for close family members and her husband. She tried to escape violence and keep her son as safe as possible, but violence seemed to follow them. Now, the next part of this story is allegedly. Now, allegedly, Tawana's husband was abusing her, and her baby brother wasn't going for none of that shit. Tawana had literally raised her little brother, and so her little brother confronted her husband. Now, while this was all happening, her husband decided, I'm not going for that, so I'm going to confront Tawana's brother. And all hell broke loose. Tawana's husband went to Tawana's little brother, Kyle's uncle, to confront him about what he had pressed him about, which is abusing Tawana. And a shootout ensued where Tawana's husband's uncle was killed and Tawana's husband was wounded. Allegedly, with the brother? Kyle's uncle, Tawana's brother, defending his sister. The shootout that ensued afterwards sparked a timeline of events that nobody seen coming. Tawana was no dummy. She understood what this meant. Her brother, her husband, they were all in this beef. And all of it was over her, and she did not feel safe. And even Kyle, during our interview, which I will be putting in this video, states that he felt like... Hold on, y'all.
Told you it was more to this daggone story.
What are you doing? Well, turn it down. I can hear it thumping all the way in the house. Turn it down. Okay, but turn it down. Bye.
All right, son, don't make us come unplug them speakers now.
I'm like, I keep hearing it. He just sitting outside, just thump, 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 thump. Folks trying to sleep.
His mom, the morning of her murder, was trying to keep him as safe as possible. Although the things that she was telling him to do was out of the ordinary, it still was a very ordinary Monday morning in January of 2010. On January 11, 2010, around 8:30 a.m., Tawana returned home from an overnight shift. Before she could walk inside, she was shot twice in the head. Neighbors heard two sharp pops echo through the cold. She died at her front door. Now, mind you, I'll put this in with Kyle's interview, but she called Kyle and told him, I'm coming to get you for school. I'm going to take you to school this morning. Normally, Kyle walked, which tells me in my head that she knew something was very off with this morning, and she was trying to get Kyle out of the house as quick as possible. At only 10 years old, her only son found her face down in the snow, shot twice in the head. He began to scream. A neighbor came out, saw what was going on, and ran back in. But as he sat there in the snow, because this happened so quick that he was able to run outside, he saw a man running to his car that allegedly looked a little too familiar for Kyle's liking.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to...
After Zawana's death, the silence deepened. Her husband was awarded her life insurance, every dime of it. Kyle said that not only did he not receive any money, any monetary support from his stepdad, he threw out all of her belongings, allegedly, on the side of the street. He doesn't even have a t-shirt, a hair clip to remember his mom by. The injustice just didn't end with her death. It stretched into the way her legacy was handled. Kyle has spent years speaking out, creating petitions, and demanding her story be heard. Rumors lingered, suspicions about her husband's abuse and about the violent shootout. Early speculation even touched on Kyle's biological father, but those suspicions were dismissed. The truth remains buried under the silence and fear. Tawana was trying to escape, and someone made sure that she was never able to do so. Detroit, Michigan, and Redford still remember her laugh, her light, her gleam, the light that she brought to her community. Her family and friends say she carried the same quiet glow Aaliyah had, soft but powerful. After Aaliyah's death, Tawana became even more. That's another picture of the girls. I think that might be Tawana, and then that's Aaliyah. Protective of those she loved, especially Kyle. Her spirit remains strong for Kyle, her only son, who refuses to let her legacy fade. If you lived in Redford Township, Michigan in January of 2010, if you saw anything, a car, a sound, good morning, a figure, Jason, call Redford Township Police at 313-387-2570. Even if you are in Detroit, I know we have this weird no snitching rule amongst our community that needs to be deconstructed, but it is very important that the person that is responsible for Tawana McGowan's murder is caught and that they are brought to justice. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different because I did interview Kyle, her only living heir to her legacy, and this is what he had to say about the whole situation of losing his mother, and listen closely. Introduce yourself and tell me your relationship to Tawana McGowan.
Yes, my name is Kyle Macbeth, and I'm Tawana McGowan's son. And I actually am the one that found her body the day of her murder as well. So, very close to her. Very close.
Very close, yes. Are you... Now, why he do this? Now, why the hell? You know what? Why he do the interview looking like that? It just pissed me off. Oh, your only child, correct?
I'm her only child, yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. How would you describe your mother as a person, her personality, her role as a mom, and the type of life she lived?
Yeah, my mom was a beautiful light. Every room that she walked into, she brought light to it. And she was just always a happy person as far as I could see. You know, I was still very young. So, and honestly, I didn't spend that much time with her because I only got 10 years with her. But from what I can remember, she loved me unconditionally. And I feel like she just was always there for everyone. She put them before herself. And that's just the type of person that she was. She loved. What was your happiest memory, strongest memory of your mom? My happiest and strongest memory is this one time, it was my birthday, and she surprised me with a cake, and you know how Sam's Club do those custom cakes with your picture on it? And I had never seen anything like that before. It was just my picture on it, and it was just like so cool. And we went to an arcade, and we saw Avatar. If you remember when that came out the first time?
Yes.
Oh, we just had such a good day. And I miss times like that, honestly.
Yeah, I can only imagine how tough this has been for you and your family, but specifically for you because you were her only baby, you know, and how hard of a transition it probably was to living life without her. You know, people, they move on, but for you, this is your mother. So I can only imagine how hard it is. And I'm truly, my condolences go out to you and your family. And I know your mom is super proud of you and just... You know, how I found you, you came up on my For You page on TikTok. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a big true crime buff. And I had never heard your mother's story. And I was just like, something moved me to be like, please contact him. Please see if you can cover it. Because we need to stop the violence and make things, there needs to be more awareness around violence against Black women.
Exactly. And that's why I really wanted to tell her story, honestly, because the media coverage was pretty much non-existent. Honestly, when you look up her name, I pop up. Like, it's not articles, honestly, like, and it's like one article that's like iffy. It doesn't make any sense that, you know, a murder can happen in broad daylight, and there's pretty much no coverage on it. And now I'm the only one that's really talking about it and getting her name out there, and nobody really knows her from anything else other than me talking about it. So that's why I like getting out there and telling her story, so people can hear her name and hear her story. Because if not, then honestly, she'll be forgotten. Yeah. And that's what I would hate. I don't want that to happen for her. That's why I try to live on her legacy.
Yeah, and she won't, trust me, because with this covering and other people covering her story, she won't be. And I'm hoping that they reopen her case and we get the ball rolling, because there's no way that it's not really a whodunit in hindsight. So I'm praying and hoping that they get this case reopened so we can get to the bottom of it and she can truly rest.
Right. I'm actually working with the detective now to get it reopened, but you know how the police can be. He doesn't seem, he doesn't think that this is as urgent as I would like it to be. And, he puts a lot of cases before my mom's. Like, literally, I think he just had like a homicide case that he just had to do, and we had to reschedule our meeting because of that. Then he had to go to court. It's just a lot of things. I just feel like, he doesn't really care as much, which, hey, it wasn't his mom, but at the end of the day, that's his job. So I do feel like, at least communicate with me a little better, but...
Yeah, the first 48, because they dropped the ball back then. The first 48 hours are crucial. It's not just a TV show. It's not just made up. Like, it's very important that they solve the murder within the first 48 hours, or the likeliness of it being closed prematurely or it going cold is very likely. And they dropped the ball back then, and I'm hoping that we can get him to reopen this case. I don't know if you mind. I would love to put the information for people to call and reopen her case within the description of this.
So they didn't even interview the man? Give him a polygraph?
Nope. They didn't. At this point, wasn't nobody connected to it. The lady just died, and they didn't give a fuck.
That's exactly what it is. Like, they didn't even try.
They didn't attempt to do a damn thing.
Lola, stop. You got a 10-year-old who tells you, hey, I think I saw, or I know I saw the unaliver. I know exactly who he is. And y'all just do nothing?
Even to the point where she said that the neighbors came out, so y'all didn't go talk to the neighbors?
Right.
They heard it. One heard it, one seen it. Y'all didn't go talk to them?
Did they call?
They
Did the
don't
neighbors
hide
call the police?
cameras?
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna have to call 911 because I cannot go pee.
Girl, what?
So, yeah.
Stop.
Like, that shit is so damn weird. Like, I don't know, that case is more interesting now because what are y'all doing or what y'all done did?
Come here, Lola. Like, right. Like, we just don't investigate. That's literally your job, is to investigate.
And you leaving it as a straight cold case. So now I see why he's upset about it. But like I said, I knew it was more to it. I see why he upset.
Hmm. As he said, he did the Freedom of Information Act and requested all the information. But is there really any information to request? Because they didn't do shit. The police report, the autopsy, they at this point they act like she did it to herself.
Exactly.
Covered up for
That's weird.
bed, sounds like. Now that's what I need to know. Doesn't sound like it. Y'all said the facts. What about foot tire tracks? Correct. Who just that's what I was finna get at. What did he do? Was he a police officer? Did he have friends on the force? Like, what are we doing?
Hmm. And then the fact that they said, oh, well, she said, I will not mention his name. Why you can't mention his name? If he not involved, you can mention his name. Even if he was involved, you still can mention his name.
Because It's allegedly. It's not something that's official. It's speculation. Just like with the teacher. I
Exactly.
mean, they shouldn't be mentioning her name, but it's out there.
Because it's all allegedly.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, so I'm gonna look into because I saw that and I saved it earlier. The Haiti thing. I don't know what they was thinking about doing that, and I'm gonna look into that. I got a funeral tomorrow, and I'm gonna look into it after the fact. I do have questions about this. I might DM him and see if he got the information back.
Because I mean, like I said at first, it's more to it. And now hearing that, it's still more to it somewhere. It gotta be more to it somewhere.
You want to say hey?
Hey.
Oh, it's slowly leaking.
Everybody was smoking in the building.
Where you went?
To a party.
Where was it?
Off the Eastern Boulevard.
Did you have fun?
Of course. You see, I'm right in the center of it.
Well, you know the rule. You can't never walk through a line.
I mean, I was already there.
I don't know if I told you that. They start strolling and stuff. Don't ever walk through the line, baby.
Why would I do that?
Folks be doing it. They be losing their minds. Don't do
But
it,
this was
baby.
the highlight of the night. She was staring at me.
She was staring at you.
Yeah.
She cute. Did you talk to her?
Nope. Because we left right after that video. They made me. Hey, she was still struggling.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Anywho. Okay, y'all. Okay. I gotta go to a funeral in the morning. But what y'all want to talk about tomorrow?
Well, the only one I seen in the comments, they want to talk about the mom and the kids in Chicago tomorrow when you get time.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to my son grandfather funeral in the morning and repast and all that. Hopefully I'll be back by evening.
Yes, condolences again.
Thank you. I don't know who this is. And then we can do that. I get on earlier.
Cause that's gonna be a good one right there. Don't get on too early. I don't get off till 8 o'clock.
Okay. I do like 9 to 10 or something.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Good child. Well, I'm gonna get off here because if not, I keep talking. Next thing I know, it'll be like 8 o'clock, and then I gotta go to the funeral sleepy.
Yeah, get off and get your rest, boo.
All right. Thank y'all so much for coming and talking and chilling with me. I hope y'all like talking about something different instead of just the standard messiness. I appreciate the taps, the heart me's, helping me with my live fest goal. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate it. Thank you. I love and appreciate all of you, and I hope all of you have a good night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.